On the line with us now, Buffalo Bills draft pick. We've got kicker Tyler Bass, 6th rounder out of Georgia Southern, on the line with us right now. Hello, Tyler. John Murphy and Steve Tasker up here in Buffalo. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no doubt. Thanks for having me, John and Steve. I really appreciate it.
Hey, what do you do? We were just talking about the rookie program, which I believe is supposed to start officially next Monday. But what's a rookie program look like for a kicker? What kind of stuff do you think they'll have you do?
I'm still going to be doing the same workout as everyone else. I'm going to be doing, filming some of my kicking sessions and sending some tape over to the coaches, and we're just going to have a lot of virtual meetings.
Okay, so how long has it been since you've worked with Chris Saylor? You've been working with him for quite some time, and he works with a lot of the top guys. How long has it been since you've been in touch with him, and is most of this these days done with film now?
It's been since high school since I've really talked to Chris, but I know he does a great job. And yeah, as far as it goes now, it's a lot of film, a lot of kicking on your own and sending film to your coach, and then kind of letting you that and teaching yourself and how to get better.
All right, I think his phone's cutting out. We will try to reconnect with Tyler Bass, Bill's draft pick.
Wait, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. You still there? Go ahead, Tyler. You were talking about working with your old coach, right?
Yeah. Well, Chris, I haven't talked to Chris since high school. So my coach now is John Carney, who he has a training facility out in San Diego. And I've been working with him, and so now I just kick by myself and really take film and send it to him, and then we'll kind of go over it and kind of see, really nitpick at the details and really see how we can improve.
Yeah, I know John. In fact, I called John the Great Carnac. I played with him in the Pro Bowl a couple of times. John Carney's a really good kicker. He'll help you a lot. What are some of the things that you continue? Maybe what are some of your issues that you continue to try and iron out as you move forward, Tyler?
Really just try to just be, just to be smooth. Sometimes, given, I do have a pretty strong leg, so sometimes I tend to go after kicks and really I don't need to. So just trying to be smooth and make sure each kick is the same no matter how far it is, and really just, being smooth and just being consistent at working, and really that's really about it.
Live with Tyler Bass, the Bills' 6th-round pick, the kicker from Georgia Southern. Tyler, where are you working out? Are you in your hometown around Columbia, South Carolina, or are you still down in the Atlanta area, Georgia Southern?
I'm in Columbia. I'm back home, and I'm working out at my old high school facility where it all started for me.
And how many have you had much contact with the Bills coaching staff? And I know that you've already been in touch with them a great deal, but are you doing it on a regular basis now? And how often do you send film of your kicking?
I talk to Coach Farwell a good bit, at least a couple times a week, and every time I go out, I like to send them. I don't send them, a whole lot, but I send them the clips, a few clips, just to kind of go over each time I go out and kick, and
Tyler Bass, our guest, Bill's 6th-round pick. Tyler, Coach Farwell had a chance to watch your pro day, and you're, I guess, kind of rare in that regard in this year that most guys did not have pro days, but Coach Farwell got a chance to go, and he was there to watch you kick in the pro day. You must have kicked pretty well. You must have impressed him, huh?
Oh yeah, we had we had dinner the night before, and we had a great workout. And he's such a cool guy. We hit it off at the workout, and I kicked really well. And I'm looking forward to seeing what this upcoming season can hold for me.
And one of the things about it, you did mention it also. You're known for a strong leg. And you're kicking on the videos on the YouTube. You're kicking 50-yarders with one step, and you've also one of I read some of the scouting things that said you weren't very good in bad weather, but then it's refuted by some of the kicks you made. I mean, you made like a long kick in the snow in one of your last games, in one of your bowl games, right? Tell us about what it's like kicking in the conditions and how often has it happened to you?
It happened a good bit this season. One thing I learned is that you don't want to play against it. You want to play with it and just use it to your advantage. You just gotta, like I said, you don't want to try to go after it. You want to hit a nice, smooth ball and just play it and let it go. And it's kind of like golf.
Tyler Bass is joining us on the show. Hey, Tyler, tell me about your week in Mobile at the Senior Bowl. It was said that you had a pretty good week. What were you, 4 for 4 in the Senior Bowl itself with field goal tries. It had to feel good to be, coming from a smaller school, Georgia Southern, competing against the best players in the college ranks and having a good week. You had to think like your draft chances were improved there, I would think, huh?
Oh, most definitely. I think going in, I feel like I still had a lot to prove coming from Georgia Southern. I feel like, I was ready to go compete against the best, and that's what the Senior Bowl is. And I had a great time, and Jim Nagy and the whole Senior Bowl staff, really, it was just an unbelievable experience. And fortunately enough, I had some, good players around me. I had Braden, who was our punter and holder for me, and then we had a long snapper in Stephen Wordle. And we just hit it off at practice. We had a great week, and then ended up at the Senior Bowl game. Actually went 2 for 2, one from 40, one from 50, and I went 4 for 4 for extra points. And it was just unbelievable. I'm super thankful just to get that invite, and I'm really proud of how it went, and I just took that and I just carried it over to the combine and stuff.
Give me an idea about what you were doing when you got drafted. Who were you with, and what did you think when you got the call from Buffalo? Oh
man, it was a dream come true. Like I said, when Heath was the only special teams coach at my pro day. So when he came, it was just unbelievable. And when I got the call from the Bills, it was just, for me, it was life changing, and it was a dream come true. It's something I've always worked for. I was a walk on, so getting that call really meant a lot to me. And I was with my family and my grandma, who my grandma was the one who really got me into kicking. So. There wasn't a whole lot to be said, just a lot of joyful tears, and it's just speechless and just an unbelievable moment.
Tyler, tell us the story of your grandmother. I read about it a little bit over the weekend, but let me hear it in your words. How important your grandmother was back when you were in high school, I guess, and you becoming a kicker, huh?
Yeah, she's super important to me. The whole reason I really started playing football was because of her. I have older cousins that played football. They were playing linebacker, running back and stuff. And then, I played soccer, and my grandma was like, hey, Tyler, let's give it a shot. I know you can kick a ball. Let's give it a shot. So we went out in my backyard, and I kicked one, and I kicked it into the wood, and she was like, all right, I've seen enough. Let's go try out. And I was like, all right, cool. So, we went to try out, made all my kicks, made the team my ninth grade year, made the B team, and then started varsity my sophomore year, and then, had a great career at Dutch Fork, and we ended up winning our first ever state championship my junior year. But yeah, so she's been with me through it all. She was even at practice. She would come to practice, and she would bring me food, but we would have to kind of sneak the food in because we didn't want coach seeing me eating. But I haven't eaten all day, so she would bring me food, and I would kick. And we didn't have a net or anything against the field goal post, so I would have to kick, and the ball would go in the woods. And then my grandma would go in the woods. I'm like, oh, man, hopefully she comes back. I don't know where she's at because I couldn't see her. So she would go in the woods, and, she'd come back, and she'd punt the ball back to me, and then that's really it. And then, unfortunately, though, my senior year, she went through breast cancer. So that was tough for me, seeing, the woman that really kind of got me all into this, seeing her struggle a little bit. But, she showed great strength, and she got through it, and she never missed a game. Even when she was battling breast cancer, and even through college, she never missed a game. It doesn't matter if we were playing at New Mexico State. Doesn't matter if we were playing at UMass. She was going to be there. So, yeah, she's been an unbelievable asset to me. And, without her, I don't know if I would be here right now. But, so, yeah, that's what I would say. That's a little brief story, but that's what I would say about her.
Have you checked with the Bills? Is she welcome to come to practice and bring you food here in Orchard Park,
Oh, I don't know. I haven't asked. But we'll see. I don't know.
I got to ask you as well, Tyler, when you said she'd go into the woods to retrieve your footballs, and then did you say that she would punt it back to you?
Yeah, she would, and I was worried, maybe an ACL would go, or, she'd fall down. I was like, oh, man. But, she actually got better. So, practice makes perfect, and the more she helped me, I told her, and she didn't have to help me. I was like, Mama, I could do it myself. But she persisted to help me, and the more she actually helped me, the better she got at punting. So, if our team was ever in need of a punter, we have one right there.
That's great.
Hey, Tyler, when you come up here to Buffalo, there will be a kicking competition against a veteran, Stephen Hauschka, who's had some pretty good years here and elsewhere in the NFL. How do you think that competition might go for you, and what kind of mental approach will you take to that competition?
Steve's he's a great kicker. He's had a great career. So, I'm just going up, just focusing on how I can better myself and doing whatever I can to help the team contribute. I'm just going to take it day by day, not look too far ahead and just focus on what I can do at the moment. But I'm looking forward. I know it's going to be a challenge, and I'm looking forward to the competition and learning, and just, like I said, just working each day and trying to, not only make myself better each day, but make the team better.
What do you know about Buffalo before you were drafted, or what have you found out since? And are you looking forward to being up here?
Well, I knew before the whole Bills organization is like a family. That's one thing I really looked at, and I was in awe. I was like, wow, that's unbelievable. That's how I kind of was at Georgia Southern. They got such a great organization going up at Buffalo. It's like I said, it's like a family. But never been to Buffalo. I've never really been to New York or anything. But I know it's a beautiful city. I know it's a beautiful place. And actually, my girlfriend's dad played for Buffalo a little bit, and he said it was, like I said, they said it was a beautiful place, and it's gonna be a little chilly, but like I said, I'm welcoming the challenge. I'm looking forward to it.
What's his name? What's your girlfriend's dad name, Tyler?
His name was Rick Tootin. He was a punter for a while.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Did he play
He played in the Super Bowl with me. I chased his kicks a lot, Tyler. So yeah, Rick Tootin was a really good player. 1990. He played 1 year with the Buffalo Bills and played extremely well for us. So he was a punter in the Super Bowl for that. So good for him. Tell your girlfriend's father. Tell him I said hello.
We'll do.
I guess you don't know what the plan is yet, right? You'll get a plan from the Bills, and they'll tell you how to practice and to sit tight probably for a while till you can get up here, right?
Yeah, we're gonna start meetings here in about a week and a half. But as far as getting up there, we haven't gotten that far. It's still kind of going on with this whole, Corona stuff going on. So we just kind of got to wait it out and just make sure we're doing it safely and it'll all work out.
Well, Tyler, we wish you the best of luck whenever we see you. We're looking forward to it now. Thanks very much for coming on with us today. We appreciate it.
Sure.
Great talking with you, Tyler.
Thanks for having me, guys. I'm looking forward to meeting you guys. I'm looking forward to, just getting to work and, just becoming, just a Buffalo Bill. I'm ready to get up there and just have fun and get after it.